It is February the 1st. We kick off Black History Month today. The ROM has an exhibit called Here We Are, Here, Black Canadian Contemporary Art. So talking to us right now, the curator of the museum, Sylvia Forney, and artist Gordon Shadrach. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell me about this exhibition, first of all, Sylvia.
Well, this is an exhibition, as the title says, of Black contemporary art. It features 9 artists from different parts of Canada that express in their work different ideas about Blackness in Canada, both referring to history and to the contemporary. Like this piece here that you see, it's a piece by Esma Mohammed that refers to somewhat to the NFL protest and the new ways in which people of African descent in the United States somehow make claims about their presence and their relevance to society. And she sees this as also a very relevant theme in talking about Blackness in Canada. And other artists approach the theme from different perspectives, both very personal or historical, and reflect really on the long-term presence and contemporary reality of Canadian history from a perspective of a Black artist.
Let's talk about your work, Gordon. Show off a little if you could.
Sure. So I sort of approached it from both the personal and historical. This subject in my painting, the painting is called In Conversation, and the idea behind it is that what we wear and how we present ourselves communicates messages to people, both intentional and unintentional. And the subject that I've chosen is a relative of mine whose family actually is connected to Canada for a couple of 100 years. Her family's from Nova Scotia, and I wanted to really discuss the idea of longevity of the presence of Black people in Canada. And she's wearing sort of an unusual outfit, but the idea behind her clothing is that she's telling her own truth. She's telling her own story of what it is like to be a Black woman in Canada, her family's journey, as well as her family's presence in Canada for the last couple of 100 years as well. And each item that she's wearing tells a story that's personal to her. It might not be clear to the viewer right away, but everything is significant in her journey as a Black Canadian woman.
And it's something, Gordon, we don't celebrate enough in Canada, our Black heritage, and it's an extremely rich one.
Exactly, and I think that's one of the things. I was born in Brampton, so I've been here for quite some time, and in my own experience in education, growing up as a student, you might hear about people of significance, key players, but you don't really hear about how Black people and people of other cultures are an integral part of the fabric of Canada. And
exactly.
I think that's what's really important about this show, is that we're showing that it's not just a person here, a person there every decade. It's that we've been here for a very, very long time, and our bloodlines have been here for a very, very long time.
Yeah, and all we ever hear is, we're the end of the Underground Railroad, et cetera, et cetera. But there's so much contribution to community.
Yeah, there's a richness. Yeah.
Even our military, War of 1812, et cetera, the richness. You're right. That's a great word to describe it. It's the richness of that heritage. Thank you very much, both of you, for spending time. Go see this exhibit. It's at the ROM. Sylvia, and we want people to go to rom.on.ca for all the information on it. Make sure if you're going to go, you saw how powerful some of those exhibits were. Don't just go and quickly go through. Go in with an open mind, and also with all the information you need armed to do that. All right. Thank you both. Let's go upstairs now to Tammy.
Thank you.